I do need to ask you a final question, and that is your constant haranguing and harassment of the gay community in Uganda. The head of the gay rights groups there says it's actually a really scary and rough time. LGBT people are fearful to even vote, as there is a risk that they will be targeted at the polling stations due to all the hate speeches. What are you afraid of? Why does this group, over the years, why is it so utterly oppressed and harassed?
Who is haranguing the homosexuals? Who has harangued them?
You and your government, your churches talk about them. You know, maybe security people, but people in the streets as well. There is a climate of impunity in Uganda for anti-gay opposition and harassment and oppression. Why? Why in 2021 is that the case?
Now, we have a problem of social inclusion from some parts of the world towards Africa. Homosexuals are not new to Africa. They have been here. We know them, but we have got a different view of them. We think they are deviants. They are people who are deviated from the normal. They are not killed, they are not harangued, they are not persecuted, but we don't promote them. We don't promote them. We don't promote and flaunt homosexuality as if it is an alternative way of life. But we don't agree with the Western way of promoting homosexuality as if it is an alternative way of life.
Well, as you know, they have been targeted, and that's why there is a worry, including by human rights groups. But I want to ask you this. You know, I can see, just like I can see in the United States, when you whip people up with misinformation, disinformation, sometimes lies about people, you can get a frenzy and a mob and a fear and people who don't know where the truth is. And I know that in parts of Africa, homosexuals are promoted by the church, by others, as deviants, as you're saying, as pedophiles. And it's just not true. And I wonder whether you think that you're a Christian, your wife is a Christian, whether you think that's charitable, and whether you think that perhaps you can actually move forward with a different view to that segment of your population. Because as you say, they are Ugandans, they're there to stay. It's not fair.
No, the prevalent opinion among our population now is that the homosexuals are a departure from normal. If our opinion changes in future, let it change organically, but not imposed on us by other people.
But nobody's imposing on you, Mr. President. It's not like the international community is telling you anything in this regard about promotion or anything. It's just about human rights. Mr. President, thanks for joining us from Kampala.
Thank you very much.
In our country, we will have our morals. We will protect our children. And we are making this law. We are making this law for ourselves. We are making this law for our children. We are making this law for the children of our children. This country will stand firm. And once it passed, I can tell you, Madam Speaker, we are going to reinforce the law enforcement officers to make sure that homosexuals have no space in Uganda.
Honourable members, I beg to move that the House do resume and the